Hello students, welcome to our online classes. Today we are going to start the topic that is payment of amount due to retiring partner. So students, after the last adjustment of our accumulated profits and reserves, we need to start our next topic, that is payment of amount which is due to retiring partner when he leaves our firm. Okay. So students, after the settlement of or after the adjustment of everything like revaluation, profit or loss, profit or reserves that is shown in the P&L, the goodwill, adjustment of goodwill. So after all these adjustments, whatever the payment that is due to retiring partner, we have two options to pay it. First one is amount paid in cash, or the second one is the amount which is due to the retiring partner that has been transferred to loan account. It means we have converted the amount due to retiring partner into a loan. Okay. So if the amount we have paid in cash, then the entry will be retiring partners capital account debit to cash or bank account. Okay, we will do the entry, and if we are transferring the amount into a loan account or we are converting his capital account into a loan account, then our entry will be retiring partners capital account debit to retiring partners loan account. That amount has been transferred to the loan account. Okay, so this is the way that we need to pay the amount which is due to retiring partner. And student, if there is nothing mentioned in the question, then we will transfer his capital or his due balance to the loan account. If question is not mentioning us about his payment, we will treat it as transferred to loan account. Okay, so this is the method. Now we will start with the example. So students, we are taking illustration number 31, where A, B, C, D are partners in 1, 2, 3 and 4 ratio. D retired and his share acquired by A and B equally. Okay, so D is retiring and our gaining ratio between A and B is equal. C is gaining nothing in this question. Goodwill was valued at 3 years purchase of average profit of last 4 years, which were 40,000. So we have the average profit of last 4 years, that is 30,000. So 40,000. So by this 40,000 we will calculate our goodwill. After that we have a balance of general reserve that is shown as 1,30,000. D's capital is given to us, that is 3 lakh at the time of his retirement. So we are required to record journal entries in the books of firm and prepares D's capital account on his retirement. Okay, so let's start doing our entries with the calculation of goodwill. So students, that is illustration number 31. So goodwill is given as 4 years average profit multiplied by 3 years number of purchase. So that will become 1,20,000. And D is retiring, whose share was 4 by 10. Okay, so D's share in goodwill is 48,000. It means D will take the goodwill as rupees 48,000 from A and B, that is equally. Okay, so let's start the entries. First entry we will make the goodwill entry. So it will become A's capital account, B's capital account, to D's capital account. Okay, so this will become debited equally 24,000 and this one 48,000. So this will be the entry of our goodwill. A and B will give the retiring partner his share of goodwill, because only these two partners are gaining. Okay, now come to the second one. Second entry we will made of general reserve. Okay, that is 1,30,000. Okay, then general reserve account, debit to A's capital, to B's capital, to C's capital, and to D's capital. So students, as we have learned from the earlier classes, that general reserve or any profit is distributed among all the partners. So 4 partners we have, and we have the balance as rupees 1,30,000. So that has been distributed in 1:2:3:4. Okay, so it will become 13,000, it will become 26,000, 13 3s are 39, and 13 4s are 42,000. Okay, sorry, it's 52,000. Okay, so this will be the entry of our general reserve. So student, by the help of preparing D's capital account, we will find out the amount which is due to retiring partner, means the amount which is due to D, and there is nothing mentioned in the question that how we will pay to D. So what we will do, we will transfer whole amount of D into his loan account. Okay, so let's prepare D's capital account. So student, D's capital account will be prepared same as we have prepared earlier of partner's capital account. The difference is what, we have some 2 or 3 columns in that capital account, and here we have only the column of D's capital. So we will start from transferring his balance, that is 3 lakh. 3 lakh. After that we will transfer the goodwill that is received by D from A and B, and it will become 24,000 and 24,000. The last one is, we have transferred the general reserve to D's capital of rupees 52,000. So whatever D is getting at the time of his retirement, that is goodwill and general reserve and his own capital. So we will add up here, that will become 4 lakh. Okay, and here we will transfer the whole amount to his loan account. So it will become to D's loan account, 4 lakh, because it is not mentioned in question that we are paying cash to him. So it will become transferred to his loan account, rupees 4 lakh. One more entry we can make, that will become D's capital account debit to D's loan account. Okay, and amount is rupees 4 lakh. So students, this was the solution of our illustration number 31. Now we'll start the another example. So students, now we are taking the illustration number 32, in which A, B, C are partners in 532. Their balance sheet we have on 1st April. We have some balances here. C retires on the above date and partners agreed that here is the adjustment of goodwill, and from point number 2 the adjustment starts of revaluation account. So I am maintaining the revaluation account. So it's illustration number 32. First, A, B, C are partners in 5:3:2. C is retiring from the firm, and now we are making the revaluation account. Okay. So students, first transaction is that we need to prepare 5% provision on debtors. So to provision on debtors, and our debtors are of amounting rupees 8,000 multiplied by 5%. So the amount will become 400. After that, the transaction is stock be appreciated by 10%. So it will become buy stock, and the stock value is rupees 40,000, and it will be appreciated by 10%. It means its value has been increased by 10%, that is 4,000. Next one is that patents are valueless. It means our patents has no value now. So I am reducing the value of patent, that is 4,000. After that, we need to increase our building by 20%. So I am writing here by building. Our building has the value of 60,000. So it will multiplied by 20%. So it will increased by 12,000. Now the next one is we have to pay creditors 2,000 more. It means our creditors are increasing. So I am writing on the 2 side by rupees 2,000. So students, this side total is 16,000, this side total is 6,400. It means the account is shown as the profit, and this profit I am transferring to partners capital account, that is A, B and C, 5:3:2. So the total is 16,000 and the profit is 9,600. A was getting 4,800, B 2,880 and C 1,920. So this is our revaluation account. After that, we will come to the part of goodwill. Goodwill is to be valued at 2 years purchase of average profit of last 4 year, and we have the average profit of last 4 year 14,400 plus 20,000 minus 10,000 and 15,600. So let's start the calculation of goodwill. First I am calculating the average profit, that is 14,400 plus 20,000 minus 10,000 plus 15,600 divided by 4. So it will become 40,000 divided by 4, that is 10,000. So our average profit of 4 years is 10,000. Now we will calculate the goodwill. Goodwill is calculated at 2 years number of purchased multiplied by average profit. So our goodwill will become 20,000. So it is the goodwill of our firm. Now we will calculate C's share, that is 2 by 10. C share 2 by 10 multiplied by 20,000. So it will become 4,000. It means C will get the goodwill of rupees 4,000 at the time of his retirement. So students, C will get his share. So it will become 2C's capital account, rupees 4,000. And this rupees 4,000 has to be given by A and B. So A's capital account debit, B's capital account debit. in the gaining ratio. So student, there is nothing mentioned in our question that what should be the new profit sharing ratio, or nothing is mentioned. So in this case, our old ratio of the remaining partner will become the gaining ratio, and that is 5:3. So 4000 will be distributed in 5:3, that will become 2500 and 1500. So I have distributed the goodwill. Now we will come to the balance sheet. So students, first of all we should check the liability side, that creditors, provident fund, yes, we have reserve fund and we have workman compensation reserve. Both these reserves are to be distributed between all the partners in 5:3:2, and we have read all the adjustments. There is no claim regarding our reserve. So the whole reserve, workman compensation reserve, is belongs to our partners. Okay, so first we will distribute the 8000 reserve to the partners capital account. So students, here I am making the combined entry, that is reserve fund account debit, workman compensation reserve account debit to A's capital account, to B's capital account, and to C's capital account. So the amount is 6000 and 2000. Okay, it should be distributed in 5:3:2. So it will become 4000, 8 3s are 2400, 8 2s are 60. Okay, so this will become our entry of reserve and distribution of reserve and reserve fund. Now come to the asset side. We have done all the revaluation part of assets instead of our goodwill. So if there is any goodwill that is already exist in the books, that has to be written off in the old profit sharing ratio. So let's written off our goodwill. So the entry will be A's capital account debit, B's capital account debit, C's capital account debit to goodwill. So this is the entry of written off of goodwill, and the goodwill was amounting 6000. So it will become 6 5s are 30, 6 3s are 18, and 6 2s are 12. So this will become the entry, and this is also in our old profit sharing ratio. Okay, so students, we have checked all the parts. Now the question is demanding us for the preparation of partners capital account. So partners capital account we are preparing, and now we will calculate the due amount of C and closing capital of A and B, because now only two partners are there in our firm. C is going, so we will calculate C's amount due which we will have to pay, and A and B's closing capital. Okay, so first we will transfer the balance, that is by balance BD, that is 50,000, 35,000 and 25,000. Okay, now we will start from the revaluation. So our revaluation has the profit of 4800, 2880 and 1920. I am transferring it by revaluation profit, that is 4800, 2880 and 1920. Okay, after it we will come to the entries. First entry is here A and B to C. So I am transferring it by A's capital, by B's capital, and this amount has been transferred to the C's account 1500, and here to C's capital A is giving 2500 and B is giving 1500. Here C is receiving 4000, 2500 from A and 1500 from B. Okay, now come to the next one. We have transferred the reserve fund and WCR as 4000 2400 and 1600. So it is by reserve, that is 4000, 2400 and 1600. So after the entry of reserve, we have made the entry of written off of goodwill, that is A, B, C to goodwill. Okay, so we will transfer it on the two side. To goodwill 3000, 1800 and 1200. Okay, so student, now it's the time to calculate A and B's closing capital and C's loan account. Okay, so here the total is 5,800, 40, 280, and here 35, 32, 520. Okay, and I'm also writing it here, that is 58800, 40280, and the last one is 32520. So first I am transferring the C's loan account and at last to balance CD. So from 32520 will less 1200, and the amount which is due, that is 31320. Okay, and here the balance CD of A and B will become 53,300 and 36,980. Okay, so this is our partner's capital account. The change is what? That the balancing figure of C has to be transferred in the C's loan account, and the balancing figure of A and B has become their closing capital. So now we need to prepare the balance sheet of this question, which I am leaving up to you. So you need to prepare the balance sheet. It is as same as we have done in our admission chapter. Okay, and this was our today's class. Tomorrow we will meet with a new question. Okay.